type in the chat, because sometimes the software has some bugs. So just let me know if the sound is good, if you can type properly. Hello, Naz, Sharon, Malifa, Husseina, Rosita, Faye, Leandra. Okay, amazing. Welcome, everyone. Susie, probably I think that you've tried to join, but we cannot see you, we cannot hear you. So just try to leave and come back. Maybe you can open another tab. Or clear your caches. Hello, Davy. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Victor, Jessica, Mary, Nigat, David, Benedicta.
Already get yourself a pen and paper so that you can note down the numbers of the properties that you really like, you know, because they do get snapped up. In my experience, seeing it before, they was like, woo, yeah. People want them so quickly, don't they?
Exactly, you know, exactly.
Yeah, they go really quickly.
Okay. By the end of 2024. And Sanam's Airbnb is located in London. As I said, London is one of the best cities in the world. So very good for Airbnb. It's a 3-bedroom apartment with 95% occupancy rate. And Sanam's story is just one of the many incredible success stories that we had within our community, because we do this live maybe once or 2 times a year. Okay, and every time we showcase different properties we have. And so today, during this live session, we will be presenting Airbnb deals of the same high quality as the one Sanam has secured. It's the same level, guys, okay? So stay tuned, stay focused, okay? Stay tuned until the end, because you don't want to miss it. And we're gonna also have a lot of surprise, you know, if you stay until the end, guys. So Susie, if
people contact you of losing money, you worry the deal won't be profitable and you'll lose your savings. Again, we completely get it. We understand, because the goal isn't just to get a property. The goal is to secure a deal that generates monthly profit. It's crucial to be careful when signing deals, as a bad deal can result in financial loss. That we completely understand. Now, these are the main reasons why some of you haven't found success with rent to rent, while others are making like tens of thousands, some even millions. Yep, they are out there. Now, I'm not here to judge. We're not here to judge. We understand each of you. And this afternoon, we're here to help you find a concrete solution. Now, we carefully considered what solution we could offer to truly help you and others as much as possible, guys. We have decided that the best option is to offer you properties that are already prepared, like we said earlier, decked out with everything, located in wonderful prime areas with verified addresses, and where the owner, this is so crucial, where the owner has agreed for you to use the property for Airbnb. Most important, these properties were secured by 2 real estate agents, Jack and Natalie, whom we've worked with for over 3 years. So, why secure an Airbnb today? First, with a ready property, you can start earning immediately. Tomorrow, you know, no need for renovations, no need to set it up or landlord's approval. Everything is in place, perfectly in place. Number 2, these properties are handpicked by professionals with a great proven track record. We know this, ensuring you enter the market with high performing assets, optimized for success. Woohoo! 3, finally, you have pretty much nothing left to do. The hard work is already done. Furnishings, compliance and approvals, it's all done. You can focus just on managing bookings and generating revenue. Perfect, everyone. That is just optimally perfect for all of you. So the properties we're going to present have different startup costs ranging from £3,997 to £4,997. Some properties have a higher rent, but will also generate more profit, while others are more affordable for smaller budgets. The startup cost includes our fee. Pay attention, it includes our fees, the first month's rent and the security deposit, okay? Each of these properties can bring you a revenue of £30,000 to £70,000 per year. We have managed to secure the leases for not 1, but 3 years, meaning you can keep the property for 3 years. Now, our price is incredibly competitive compared to other providers who can charge up to £60,000 in fees for this type of property. There are also agencies that sometimes charge less, but their deals are completely lousy. With properties located in addresses where it would be very difficult not to lose your money, or with rents 3 times higher than normal, okay, making it very difficult to be profitable. I repeat, these are validated addresses in very attractive areas where people book them very regularly. We've done our due diligence, okay? For each property, you'll have the option to engage a management company to assist you with the operations. So on the Q&A side, questions. Okay, we wanted to answer some questions you might have before we go live with the properties. First, can I buy a property in a city where I don't live? Yes, you can. Like we said, with automation systems like cameras and noise awareness devices, you can manage the property remotely. Additionally, we can introduce you to management companies that handle everything, including cleaning, check-ins, check-outs. You only need to visit once to collect the keys and set up the automation. Next, it is possible to secure a property without having a... Next, is it possible to secure a property without having a registered company? No. You'll need to have an LTD, a limited company, when signing the contract. If you don't have one yet, you can quickly create it with the help from a coach, and the process is really, really quite straightforward. It's not difficult at all. Next question. Am I allowed to terminate the contract early? Yes, but there is a break clause if you terminate the contract before the end. The specific terms of the break clause, this depends on the property, so pay attention. Next question. How does the 90-day rule in London affect me? The 90-day rule in London can be bypassed with a license, which is provided by the Academy, which we provide for you when you secure the property. So don't worry. Typically, most people can't do that, but we can.
Yeah. Just
We've
want
also
to add,
been...
Susie,
Yeah.
excuse me, sorry. I just want to add, because a lot of people are asking this question, that all the properties are council approved, okay? So no worries for this. We already have the license and it's approved in prior.
Yeah, perfect. Now, we've also been asked, are there any monthly fees involved? No, there are no monthly fees charged. Great. Finally, if I'm not satisfied with the property, what happens? If you're not satisfied, we will offer you a similar property from the catalogue of 50 other properties located in the most profitable cities in the UK. You can also request a refund within 14 days. So you've got 2 weeks to decide, which is great. It gives you lots of time. But hopefully, you will be completely on board, because these are fabulous properties. And like I said already, the due diligence has been done. So How to secure your Airbnb? It's simple. Step 1, Lena will present each property in the next slide. Step 2, we will start the sale. To secure a property, I will send a link in the chat. You'll need to make a deposit of £500 to lock in the property. Once your payment is confirmed, the property is yours. You'll receive an email to pay the remaining balance. After this, our letting agent will contact you to guide you through the contract signing, the key handover, and also listing the property on Airbnb. You could receive your first booking as soon as next week. Please note, if you don't have the full funds ready, do not secure a spot, okay? We will contact you, and you cannot, if you cannot complete the payment, you will lose your spot and your deposit. So please pay attention, that's most important. And we will offer the property then to someone else. Okay, so most important, pay attention. Final part of it. Okay, so stay focused during the live and make sure, like I said, pen and paper to note down the property number you want. It will be presented. I will present it once. Then drop the link in the chat, or Lena will present it once, and we'll drop the link in the chat for the property. Choose at least 2 properties in case your first choice goes quickly. I would say 3 properties. I've seen this before. Now, whoosh. We expect these to sell out within a minute. So pay attention, guys. Get focused, get writing. Over to you, Lena.
All right. Thank you so much, Susie. So guys, now I'm gonna start to showcase the properties. Okay. Take a pen and paper. Okay, I will present every property just once. Okay, not 2 times, not 3 times, because only once, and then we will start the sale after I finish the presentation. So stay focused, guys. Okay, so let's start with the property number 1. Look at this, Susie. It's a wonderful 1 bed, 1 bath in Soho, London.
That's lovely.
Okay, yeah. Soho, which is one of the best area in London. It's 1 bed, 1 bath. The rent is £1,900 per month, and the yearly revenue for this property is between 45 to 53,000 pounds per year. And the startup fees for this property is £4,997, guys. And just a quick reminder about the startup fees. What does it include? It includes our fees, the fees that the Rental Academy will take. It includes the rent, okay, the first month's rent, and it includes also the deposit, because when you guys sign an Airbnb property, you need to pay the first month's rent, you need to pay the security deposit, and also, of course, we take our own fees in order to pay the real estate agent who got this deal. So the startup fees is £4,997. We have Aldrich. He said choice 1, property 1. So amazing, Aldrich. I hope that you guys are on fire just like him. But yeah, guys, as I said, and I repeat, the startup fees will include everything from the first month's rent, the security deposit, and our own fees. So you have nothing else to pay. Everything else is included in the startup fees. Okay, guys, let's continue with the property number 2. The property number 2 is a 1 bed, 1 bath in Mayfair. Okay, so Mayfair, it's extremely famous, guys. So one of the best area. Again, we've only selected the best areas. The rent is £1,997, and the yearly revenue is between 69 to 73,000 pounds in revenue per year, and the startup fees again is the same. It's £4,997 pounds. Okay, guys. Yeah, and again it includes everything. Okay, so the fees, the rent, the deposit. And by the way, guys, I just want to say something, is that the security deposit is gonna be refunded at the end. Okay, so it's not us, the landlord will give you back the money. So in fact, the startup cost is even cheaper. Okay, £4,997 is what you have to give. Now, but once the lease is finished, you will get back £1,997. Next, let's continue with the property number 3, which is a 1-bed, 1-bath in amazing in Birmingham, guys. And as I said, again, in the finder fees, you have everything that included. Next is gonna be £3,997 is all you have to pay to secure the property, and it includes the rent, it includes our fees and the security deposit. The reason why it includes everything is just because on our side, we pretty much don't take any profit on this. We just pay back the real estate agent, okay, because they have worked. But on our side, like the company, the Rental Academy is not making profit because, as we said, our goal is just to help as many people as possible to live from the Airbnb business. So that's why it's cheaper and it's not that expensive for the kind of deal that you can have. Okay, let's continue with the property number 5, which is a studio in Kennington, guys. Again, one of the best areas in London. The rent is £2,000. The yearly revenue is £64,000 to £67,000 for a small studio, guys, because this is how it works in London. So startup fees is £4,997, guys. Property number 5 in Kennington. Okay, guys, we did half of the properties. Stay focused, okay, guys? So property number 6 is a 1-bed, 1-bath in Notting Hill, okay? The rent is £1,500. It's a 1-bed, 1-bath property. The yearly revenue is £46,000 to £53,000. The startup fees is £5,997 for these amazing properties in Notting Hill. Okay, guys, next is the studio in Belgravia. Okay, this one is has a rent of £1,700. The yearly revenue is £61,000 to £68,000. The startup fees is £4,997, guys. This one is amazing. The landlord has just renovated the whole property. It's just like in a hotel standard. So property number 7, studio in Belgravia, startup cost £4,997, which again basically includes everything, our fees, the first month's rent, the security deposit, and again the security deposit is gonna be refunded at the end. So next property is gonna be the property number 8. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath in Birmingham. We had so much demand for Birmingham. The second city where we have the most students is Birmingham. So we worked a lot to get this deal. The rent is super cheap, £1,100. Yearly revenue is £38,000 to £49,000. Finder fees is £3,997, and this one is just amazing in Birmingham, guys. And as I said, again, in the finder fees, you have everything that included. Next is gonna be a property in London, Knightsbridge. Rent is £2,400. The yearly revenue is £57,000 to £64,000, and the startup fees is gonna be £4,997. Again, this is one of the best areas in London. The yearly revenue is great. So let's continue and finish with the last property. So I hope you guys found the one that you like. So let's continue with the last property, and this last property is in Covent Garden. I know that some of you during the presentation said that you want something in Covent Garden, and we got you covered. We have this amazing 1 bed, 1 bath in the city center. You can't be even more central. Like Covent Garden is the heart of London. So many activities, so many things to do. So rent is £2,100. The yearly revenue is £55,000 to £62,000, and the startup fees is £4,997. And guys, we've already said that, but I'm just gonna repeat. But the properties in London, all the properties in London, every single properties in London are council approved, and you have the license to get Airbnb. Okay, you can do Airbnb. It's Airbnb approved. Every single property that we give you, we have the license. And I repeat, every single startup cost include the first month's rent, the security deposit, and our fees. So now, guys, what I want you to do is just to type in the chat the property that you want. So, Susie, I will let you check with them a little bit, like what they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to say that this range of properties is absolutely stunning. I'm blown away. They really are very special and fabulous locations. You've done such a marvelous job, honestly. I mean, it's a win-win, isn't it? If you get any one of these properties, they're going to be busy all the time, non-stop. You know, so let's see. We've got Barry wants Chelsea, Ifeanyi, Mayfair. Oh, this is going so fast. Menor, oh my goodness. I can't even see number. Oh my goodness. I can see Covent Garden, property number 2, Covent Garden, Knightsbridge and Mayfair, Covent Garden, Belgravia, Chelsea. Birmingham. Oh God, it's like God. Okay, guys, I can see you want them all. Interested in Birmingham, Mayfair, and Covent Garden. I'm ready to secure 10 Covent Garden, please. Covent Garden, Manchester. Interested. I want Birmingham, P10, 5, 2, 3, and 6. Mayfair, come on, I want Manchester. I mean, I can understand. Everyone wants all these properties, and I completely understand. And it's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, I've got to say, in 2016, my daughter was studying near central London, and we rented out a property for her in Covent Garden, and then it was a studio flat, and then the rent alone in Covent Garden was like 2016 was over £2,000. That was over £2,000, and you've got the rent at fantastic prices, 2,100 in 2024. I don't know how you've done it.
Yeah,
amazing.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's right. Covent Garden, Manchester, Chelsea. Daniel says next live session. I don't know. Being Killis, ready to secure a property. Oliva, Covent Garden, Ras. I need Chelsea and Notting Hill. Suleiman, I'm ready. A member of the Capital Club. Isha.
Yeah, so we got this question regarding the Capital Club. I'm just going to answer this one. If you guys are part of the Capital Club, this is not included because these are very special properties. So if you're like Capital Club member, you can still purchase these properties, but it's excluded. It's something new that you're buying. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do right now is I'm going to put the chat in private again because I want you to stay focused. Okay, guys. So what's going to happen right now? In the next slide, I'm going to start putting every single properties for sale. So I will drop the link of every single property. All you have to do is to click on the button, I want this property. You will see an offer appearing in your screen. And go as fast as possible to buy the property because as you can see, for every property, we have minimum 100 demands. So I want you to be as fast as possible. There will be a timer for each property. So from the moment you see that you have the property that you want for sale, you click on I want the property and you buy it as fast as possible. Today, you don't have to pay the full amount. You just have to pay £500, guys. It's only a deposit, and tomorrow, I mean, you have 24 hours to pay the remaining amount. And guys, just like, that's not a joke. As you can see, we have a lot of demand. Okay, so if you don't have the funds to just like secure the property, that's okay. Okay, but don't take someone else's spot, because you will just lose your deposit. Okay. And we will give this property to someone else in a few hours. So please don't secure a property if you don't have the funds. Okay, guys? So now we are going to start the sale. Stay focused. When you see the offer, when you see the link, you just click on the link and you go as fast as possible to buy the property. Okay, guys. So now we are going to start the sale. Okay, guys? So first come, first served. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you're part of the Capital Club, if you're a Rental Academy member, or if you're not from the Rental Academy, guys. This is first come, first served. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to start with the property number 1 bed, 1 bath in Soho, and now I will start the offer. So let's go. You have a few minutes to buy the property. You now have to click on Secure Property 1. Now you have to click right now if you want to have this property. Okay, there is a timer, so just click now. You have the offer, and on top of that you have the link that's in the chat. Okay, guys, and let's go. I want you to be as fast as possible, and me, I'm gonna check, you know, in my admin dashboard to see who is purchasing this property, who's gonna be fast, who's gonna be able to get that property. So let's see. And I will congratulate the one who is buying the property. So yeah, guys, the link is in the chat, and now you guys can start, and we're going to see who's buying the property and who will be able to get this amazing property in Soho, which is